I'm Anil Kumar, and in these set of videos, I'm going to discuss a test paper on properties of limits. Now here is a quiz. We have a couple of questions. You can pause the video, copy these questions. We'll discuss their solutions in the coming videos. So the very first question is knowledge base, where you need to find the limit of the given expression, and you need to use properties of limits. Then we have another expression here. Then question number 2 is we are given to find the limit of expression if it exists. Now on the back side, so we have part C also on this page. Let me move it further. Okay, there it is. And then we have a few more questions on the back side, just 3 of them. So you can make a note of these questions, and we'll now take them one by one and understand how to solve such questions. So the first question for us is to use properties of limits. And the question is, if limit of f of x as x approaches 7 is equal to minus 5, use properties of limits to evaluate limit when x approaches 7 for cube root of 22 minus fx divided by x. Now in this particular case, let us rewrite the question. We need to find limit as x approaches 7 for cube root of 22 minus f of x divided by x. Now we can use a property which states that the limit of root is the root of limits if it exists. So basically we could write this as cube root of limit x approaches 7 for 22 minus limit x approaches 7 for f of x, right, cube root, divided by limit x approaches 7 for x. Now we have used two properties here. In the numerator, we have used the property that the limit of root is root of limits if it exists. And this is a quotient, correct? And therefore, the other property which we have used is limit of a quotient is the quotient of the limit. So you can write down those properties on the side once you do this. Now what are we given here? We are given that limit of f of x as x approaches 7 is minus 5. So that is given to us. Now here we have limit of a constant. So as you know, limit of the constant is the constant itself. So now we can write this as equal to cube root of limit of the constant will be 22, right? Minus, we are given this limit as minus 5, divided by, this limit is given to us. This is x, so limit will be, you can substitute x as 7. So we get 7 in the denominator, right? Now the numerator is cube root of 22 plus 5, right? So we have 22 plus 5 divided by 7. Now this can be written as cube root of 22 plus 5 is 27 divided by 7. Cube root of 27 is 3. So we get 3 divided by 7 as our answer. And therefore, limit of the given expression is 3 over 7, right? So our answer is 3 over 7. So that is how you can solve such questions. Remember to write down the rules or properties which you have applied in the very first step here, right? That helps. Thank you and all the best.